There we go. So prior to knowing what I was then disgusted to. Lord, my head hurts. Lord. At the same time, somebody. Thank you. I'm gonna stay on the beach. I'm gonna go. Or have a deal. Stay out. Let's see Dang. Not too many people with something to say, but nothing to give. You got something to say, but nothing to give. The biggest part, like something to say, but nothing to give. They other people around, and they have to do, and they have to. I don't get it. I do not understand the simplicity of it all. Somebody, don't pay no attention. But look at where I'm. Some people like, we lying, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. The apartment is still unfixed. Somebody talking about a bill. Somebody talking about, what are they talking about? Not working. I've asked for a job. Nobody's mentioned a job. Someone's running around here talking about paying or something, or having money or don't, and then somebody talking about giving and doing this and doing that and having you run around. I'm like, Lord forbid you pay $250 to get on a freaking train. You could have went ahead and put that in a pot. Should have been like, see ya. I was like, why are you just doing? Because clearly y'all got a lot going on. About, don't work here because all that's gonna come here, right? I'm like, what? And no cursing. Okay, well, you know where I'm at, right? And I was, I guess, this morning, I was like, so I'm staying in there. And I was working, making pretty decent money. Could have went somewhere else, did put in for somewhere. All they were doing is, son of a, this, that, and I'm just like, dang, we had a whole ton to say. Something. But I'm like, what's going on? Somebody else is gonna put in my head, that's what we were just about to blah, 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 blah. Like, child. And clearly, that wouldn't be the, if you even thought to do that. Clearly, that wouldn't be the you. But I know how this goes. It goes all day. And then, oh yeah, the whole stealing your ID. I was like, dang, is that somebody pressed up to do all that? Y'all can. Somebody talking about stealing ID and going in mailbox and taking. I'm like, dang, y'all didn't have. Y'all could have gave to somebody so they could not want to do some real messed up stuff. Look, we know somebody paying you to do some messed up, or you get some messed up off of messed up. How about we turn around and again, did that ever happen? Who knows? You got people running around believing it. So if I did not or did listen, you got a heck of people believing. Take back something. I know, say take that back. I still ain't found out what they talking about. I'm like, what was all this? Then I'm in the store hearing about somebody. That's why at the beginning I was like, that's just. Why don't you? I don't want to hear nothing about. We already went through that. We went through that. We already went through that. How you doing? We already went through that. Clout chasing. What is it I used to say? Disconnect. Or what was it? Clear mind, clear something. Clear mind, clear head, clear mind, clear space, clear mind, clear thoughts. Clear mind, clear thoughts. Clear mind, clear. And disconnect. You know what that means? Disconnect from your BS. Some of you. Disconnect from that. Clear mind. Clear. That's not what it was. Clear mind, clear space. Clear mind, clear mind, clear thoughts. That's what I used to say. Right. So while people talking about killing and murdering and somebody's family, Lord forbid, somebody was reading y'all, how you doing? Somebody was sitting up there like, oh my God, you're killing my family? Has anybody thought about that? That gets real deep. Somebody thinking they're saving the world. At the same time, you're talking about killing and raping some folks. And then that's what you know. That's what you get for strategically planning if something were to happen. Because that was strategically planned. When somebody looked, you said. When somebody said, you did. When somebody was doing, you done. It was no coincidence definitely about that. It wasn't anything that was, what was it? Random, right? That was kind of a systematic, planned action, which has me wanting to throw up. I'm like, definitely no wonder why somebody want to try to push that on somebody else to talk about somebody when they try to actually shed light on it and make sure that everybody is well aware of what occurred, regardless. Then you want to start talking about somebody else, and I'm like, well, dang, I see why. You sitting there saying all that. Heck, you had me calling. I'm like, oh, y'all okay? Because every time, and I'm like, it didn't stop. That was another thing. So then at that point, it's like, dang, so you keep going. You just having a gay old time. I'm like, does anybody ever sit back and, I guess a lot of people probably did, sat back and thought about that, like, wow, can you imagine? So somebody's talking about having this capability, right? Yet it's still, you talking about killing, raping, murdering, all this other stuff, dragging something out, throwing it in the trash, setting people out on the street, getting rid of, having all this stuff that occurred. So excuse me if I would feel bad for somebody else, like, dang, I can only imagine. Like I said a long time ago, people was taking land, killing folks long before you had internet or speakers or visual stuff. They were killing folks like long excuse me, long before internet, TV, and telephones. You want land, you take them land. You want resources, you make them work. You don't got blue eyes and white skin. Like they got blue eyes, white skin, they shoot and kill. Or gas you, torture you. You don't act a certain way in a certain region. They try to send you to, what is it, like the mine camps. They tell you can't do this, can't do that, can't go here, can't go there. I'm sitting here like, can you imagine? So I would be pretty freaking upset if that actually happened, and then for you to sit around and play about something being outside or done this or done that. I'm like, well, dang. What the heck? And then on the flip side of that, now you want to take. Now you want to, I want to take, and it's going to be mine. So were you killing? And why weren't you addressing that when you should address that? You don't come from saying, oh, we doing this to I want to get, I want to take or obtain. That's kind of peculiar. Oh yeah, we were up here because they were trying to take, but now I want to see if I can. So you want to see if you can what? And not to mention talking about brainwashing. I'm like, so don't seem that brainwashed to me. And if you are, then 9 times out of 10, you're at target marketing. You put what is it, ad tracking? Do not track. Signs that your deli's about smoking cigarettes that y'all took down, and advertisement about liquor. I don't see what you would call it sitting up on a billboard, placing it on the building. You don't see no green butted, blue butted, or whatever butted. However you want to picture it in your head, because that's your imagination running wild. On the podium, putting up a sign at night. So I'm like utterly and kind of mad, like I'm kind of confused. I'm like, why would y'all do all that? And after hearing all that, I'm like, you should be confused too. You should be like, wow, what? So they were doing this and making bets and planning this and doing that and then saying this. And, oh, you get here and do that. Oh, yeah. What was it? Cussing at the window, not cussing, talking about sex, not sex. Talking about giving out to gays, not gays, Illuminati, this and that, and then repetitive. This wasn't a one-day thing. This wasn't a random occasion. This wasn't a, oh, here it goes and it's done. This was like a continuous, allowed, example, given, repetitive, going to a store, it's the same. It's like, oh, then it turns back into keeping you stuck. Honey, I could have went upstate. I've been like, literally. I would have went upstate and been happy to sit my little butt down and get an online course and be like, what's good? I'm doing online courses. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. No, wait, I was doing that and everything was pretty much okay, I guess, until somebody wanted to do what they do. It's kind of what irritates me. It's like, oh, okay. I was like, I don't know why somebody say. I guess they talking back to people. Well, talking back, that's a good question. They talking back to people. What does that mean? You tell me. Have you told me? Have we had a sit-down conversation? Or do you talk over somebody's head because you want to try to, just in case, cover up, take credit? Oh no, do this or do that, or be the next top best. So I'm just like, Lord, every day. Like, this is not anything cool to be sitting here and dealing with that every day. Or you can't even just like watch a movie and enjoy the movie. You can't. Like, you can't work and then just work. Some people can. No sense. Just wow. Where's another? I gotta have. Chocolate back. Chocolate chip. No. And it looked like vanilla in here. Madagascar vanilla. Frozen yogurt, milk, dairy, food, lemon, cake and something, sorbet. Chocolate. Chocolate milk.